a knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. Down at our rendezvous.
Down in our rendezvous. Three's company too.
Down at our rendezvous.
Down in our rendezvous. Three's company too.
Hello, everyone. All right, I'm just going to give it a second to see if there's a crackle today. I seem to have bad luck with that. How's it sound, guys? Again, thanks for being here. Super short notice. I just decided just a minute ago that I decided, to do this. How do I sound? Check 1, 2. So far, so good, Narco says. Awesome. Welcome in, everybody. Awesome people as always. Oh, Chopper left. Everyone make sure you subscribe to Chopper. He's doing great stuff. Really funny videos, but the message behind it is rather important. Got Tony D, Narcos Clips. Same thing, Narcos Clips sub up. Everybody sub up to everybody. 13th, how are you? I hear there's rumors on the streets about us, girl. Silent Angel, Sally Mae, Gina Marie, always supporting. Let's see, what else we got? Tiny Trees, hello. If I say names twice, forgive me. Headstones and headlines, as always. Thank you for being here. Soup. Sub up to Soup. Make sure you sub up to the Jerks as well. Talk about a group of ladies that keep it real. Let's see here. Kentucky Mom, always a pleasure. Opa's Angels. Socks 2, good evening. Silent Angel. Silent Angel's eating dinner. Hope it's something tasty. I just had some pasta myself. Road Rash, always great to see you. Karma is a hi, I'm Karma. Thanks for being here. Tempest Fox. Summy Turbo. That's a new name. Thanks for being here. Lil Crack. I know what you're talking about there. Narcos Clips, I said already. Josh B, always amazing to see you, bud. Truth Seeker, hope you're doing well. Cocoa Puff, Willow Johnson, Lily Vaughn. I just want to get through these real quick. I don't want to miss anybody. I hate when people get shout outs and I get left out, so I'm going to do my best to catch everybody. Summy Turbo, I've already said. AP, glad you're here. Traders Ingrown Toenail, pleasure. I think I said Sally Mae. Shout out to the Savage in the Ship. They've been representing hard in my chat. I appreciate you. All right, I think I get everybody. Oh, there's 6 Up Media's here. Sub up to 6 Up. Dawn Marie, Nicole. Oh boy, looks like Trader's Ingrown Toenail didn't make the cut. Sorry, bucko. Janice Wolf. All right, Little Irish Girl. Thanks for all your amazing comments recently. Thanks for sharing earlier on my community post. I appreciate you. Brown Eye 71. Hope just skipped ahead on me. I'll just give a blanket welcome everybody in. Thanks for being here. If I missed you, it's not because I'm being a jerk, at least not at the moment. Road Rash. Oh, Road Rash, thank you so much. I got something for you. I get a kick out of that each time. I think I said Kentucky Mom already. All right, so yeah, I don't have much to talk about. I had a couple of community posts today. Probably most of you have seen them. I see a lot of names here that commented on them. The first one was of my longtime buddy Becca over there at the Hive. She decided to post some weird ass, dusty ass photo. Seems like that's the only photo they can find with me. Girl, if you need photos of me, just ask. That's all you gotta do is ask. Don't be weird. So I've returned the favor. And then she went ahead and made a second community post that I was stalking her uncle's Facebook. Nah, girl, I wasn't stalking nothing. What I did was got an email with that dusty ass photo in it. So since you decided to try to make me look bad with some weird Photoshop photo, I've returned the favor. That's how this goes, stupid. And what we can do this all day long. I promise I have more photos of you than you have of me. So stop telling people I was on your uncle's Facebook. You know the same old narrative that you it's never gonna work. I don't even go on Facebook. I use Facebook to keep in touch with my Marine Corps buddies. That's it. So nice try. Missed me again. And well, let me slow it down. I'm kind of in a hurry here in my head. Oh yeah, shout out Jamie, otherwise known as JP over there with her little condescending channel. I heard your criticism of me was that I was stuttering with sweaty palms during my last live. Thanks for listening, Jamie, but the fact is I'm honest with my people. I was a little bit nervous. I was in particularly nervous last week because I gave up my government name because it was already going everywhere, including on your shitty little channel. So if you want to sit over there and pretend that you're better than me, go ahead. But the fact is that you're not. So again, nice try, lady. Nobody likes you, by the way, in case you haven't noticed. Remy, thanks for being here. Make sure I got everybody. Cool. More importantly, I just wanted to get that first community post out of the way. So keep in mind, Rebecca, each time that you say my name, I'm going to say your name. If you want to post a photo of me, I got more. So we can do this all year long, just so you know. Secondly, you may have noticed my intro song. It's called Come and Knock on My Door. Three's Company, great show. John Ritter, American hero. You keep telling people that someone's going to come and knock on my door. We both know that's a lie, so just knock it off. It's 70 degrees here. My door is open, so I'll have to knock on the screen door. They're welcome. But it seems like you're a little confused as to who's going to knock on my door. You're going to send a subpoena? Subpoenas come from a court, just so you know. So if there's a subpoena for me for any reason, it'll definitely come from a court. It seems like you just throw this word salad at your followers and they gobble it up like little turkeys, gobble gobble. But the fact is, I never broke the law. I did not impersonate your lawyer like you said. In fact, no one did. Right? The channel iTowel may have played a little prank on you and pretended to be your bitch ass lawyer. Hey, tell your lawyer he's a little bitch ass, by the way. I have a question for you directly, Rebecca. What do you think would happen if me, little old Dave over here, called your lawyer and asked him if what you've been saying is true? Do you think he would say, yes, that's true? Or do you think he would say, no, that's not true? I know what he'd say. Nice try again, lady. For the last time, I am not ITAL. That's the acronym, of course. When I'm speaking of the channel in their own words. If one of my moderators would be so kind to share that channel link, I urge all of you to go and subscribe to in their own words. It's not me. In fact, I think it's a handful of people. I have my suspicions. Alas, I do not know who it is. I did rack my brain for a few months, wondering about it. I even accused a few of my friends and people I trusted. Hey, are you this channel? Let me know if you are. They all said no, so it's a mystery to me. Guess who else it's a mystery to? You, Rebecca. So knock it off. What do you think? Google's going to come knock on my door? Girl. Google doesn't do that. All right, just give me 1 second. I'll have a quick look at the chat to see if I'm missing anything. Sally Mae says, I guess Buzzy mad. She has problems. I mean, I hate to pick on somebody who's having such a difficult time, but she just keeps coming at me relentlessly. Her Ellie and little bitch ass Timmy sat over there for 2 hours. It was so pathetic last night. I am trying to watch my language, but I do have to just reiterate what she said last night. Rebecca, why are you telling people that you hate fuck me? Exactly what does that mean? I wouldn't touch you with Timmy's 2-inch pole. I mean, it's just never going to happen. Stop fantasizing about me. And it's also not true if you dislike someone that you want to sleep with them. We're not third graders anymore. I mean, you may be mentally third grader, but you're never going to get a shot at this guy. So knock it off. You're embarrassing yourself. For real. And stop. What kind of philosophy is it? Like if you hate somebody that you want to sleep with them? I mean, what are you saying? If someone punches me in the face, it doesn't, and I don't like them anymore, it doesn't mean that I want to sleep with them. It's gross. A little crackly? Okay, hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix it. Is that any better? Check 1 2 1 2. It is better? Thanks, 6 up. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Headstone says, hold up. Wait a minute. Josh says, Sinner don't want your dirty poon. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. We all saw the picture of her on my community post. I mean, come on, I have standards. And no, I didn't post that to body shame you. That's just what you look like. Why did you post the photo of me all fucking weird? Like you blew it up and who knows what else you did to it. No, thank you. I'm going to take a soft pass on that. Oh yeah, Headstone says, slow down, Sinner, go back to the hate effing. Yeah, I mean, why would you say that you're hate fucking me, Rebecca? Listen, I have standards, lady. What are you even thinking? Like, you may fantasize about me, but you'll just have to substitute your fantasies with little punk ass Timmy over there. And Timmy, that laugh, man, people are onto you. Oh my goodness, do you sound like a serial killer? You've been calling me an incel for a year. I mean, holy cow, bud. It's clear to everyone that you're having a difficult time. So I won't pick on you too much, but let's say Earth said, she said that about everyone she hates, Sinner. It's freaking gross. Yeah, I know. It's so gross. I mean, does that mean everyone that can't stand her? And believe me, my Gmail is busting at the seams. I literally have to delete emails or else it gets full. And now that I'm monetized, Rebecca, I have to make sure that I get important emails from Google. So, but don't worry, I have the photos of you just in case you want to keep playing with me. VCaser says, I hope iTal stays anonymous. Me too. Me too. And I'll do what I have to protect them. There's no lawyer in the world is going to go after a YouTuber channel for just speaking the absolute truth about you. Hell, they don't even offer that much narrative. They just play what you say. Silly goose. Okay, I'm already behind. Kaser says that sounds better. Just Jake says, do they know how difficult it is for Google to release whose behind IP addresses? Law enforcement, FBI has to jump through hoops to get Google to comply. Yeah, I mean it's all coke and mirrors with Rebecca. Like just because she's paranoid, she thinks she can say someone's going to knock on my door and make me as paranoid as her. No, ma'am. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. All right, let me just quickly. I got a super chat here. I want to thank Road Rash. Thanks so much. Road Rash says, mind blown. I thought, LOL, thought you're actually a lemon. Yeah, I'm as much a lemon as she is a queen. She ain't, by the way. Plot twist. Sally Mae says, I bet Sinner does have an X felony. An X felony, exactly. That's like I never even heard of that. That's for extremely violent people, which, if you look at her record, which most of us have, you have to know who you're dealing with, especially if they say they're sending people to knock at your door. Sheesh. Come and knock on my door. I dare you. Look, I'm not going to sit here like Ku Klux Kluminati until you pull up, because I don't want you to pull up. I want you to stay away. But definitely stop telling people that someone's going to knock at my door. And how bizarre is it for someone who's like on federal record for having a SWAT team kick their door in and everyone knows where they live, telling people that they're going to go to their house? Girls, stop it. Don't make me send you a Christmas card. And that's not a threat. It would be an actual Christmas card. I'm making some this year to send out. Twist says, plot twist. Headstones, I am impersonating, apparently I'm impersonating a Marine, a lawyer, and a lemon all at the same time. There's got to be a special jail for me, right? Maybe I can interview Diddy. Let's see. Hurt says, hey, sinner, I didn't know you and I were twins. We're just alike according to the rat snitch Ellie. Ellie, oh, thanks for reminding me. Ellie, why did you say last night that I made a video making fun of your laugh? I've never made a video about you. Why would I do that? I don't give a shit about you. You're exactly who I thought you were. I watched you crumble on Jones's panel. Just because you do have a pleasant voice, I'll give you that. But what comes out of that mouth is nothing but a bunch of bullshit. You know how I know you lie? Because you're talking. And I can't believe, I do enjoy the fact that they accepted you back into the fold, even knowing that you're a little weasel snake. That's fun. But don't worry, Rebecca. She's not the only one. I'll share in the coming months, you'll see exactly who's sitting right next to you that is against you. This is going to be so much fun. I do have a promise to make that everybody who subscribed to me and is a member of my channel, a year from now, there still will be no knock on my door. That's my word, and I put my name on it. And you all know my name now, so. Flo said rage quit. I know, Ellie, you embarrassed yourself. You were playing both sides of the fence. Some Judah shit. Kentucky Mom's asking what records they supposed to be getting. Well, they think on the channel in their own words. I guess maybe I should give some context because not everybody understands. In their own words, makes videos, and they've had my back pretty hard, and I appreciate them so much. I was so disappointed when they disappeared like 6 months ago, and they just popped back up to point out some more inconsistencies that are occurring at the Hive. I mean, the whole thing is inconsistency. They don't have a true bone in that sloppy body of theirs over there. So there was one point that she struck the channel to try to find out who the person was. And instead of the person having the name, or instead of ITAL having a name behind the channel, what they did was use Rebecca's lawyer's name, but it wasn't Rebecca's lawyer's name. It was spelled differently. So, I mean, she has absolutely nothing. So this whole idea is she's accusing me, and I never signed anything. I never did anything of this, nothing like that. That's how I know they're full of shit. That person, ITAL, used a name similar to Rebecca's lawyer's name, and that's the name she got back. So she got wad, and she was big mad. And I mean, really big mad. I don't blame her. I'd be mad too. That's a dirty prank to pull on somebody. But guess what, Rebecca? You ain't gonna do shit. And ITAL, if you're out there listening, I urge you to keep the videos coming. I know you said in the last one that there'll be a car video coming soon because Rebecca's buying cars and selling cars now, I guess, with the money that everyone contributed to her to fight against Bullhorn Betty. But I already covered that. I think that's a done deal. We all understand. Cracking Asses is here and says hello. What up? Hey, Road Rashes, they like my art. Thank you. I've been focusing more in real life on my art, so I'll have more stuff to show you guys soon. Admittedly, I haven't been painting as much. I've been committing a lot of time to YouTube. Soup says Ellie has always come off as she's got a chapped ass riding all the fences. I know. I got myself in trouble with a friend of mine for telling Ellie to F off months ago. I guess I was too harsh with her. But I've been redeemed with a big I told you so. She's Like I said, she's a turd in wolf's clothing, or a turd in sheep's clothing. She knows it though. And Ellie, they may welcome you back over there in the hive, but believe me, they're keeping their eye on you now. So you must be just as paranoid as the cokeheads. Lacey says, "My goodness, can Ellie and B twat?" Yeah, that's a good one. B twat. Say something other than like. Yeah, that's their favorite word, in my opinion. Allegedly. If I had more time, I would tally up how many minutes during live they just waste saying allegedly, in my opinion. You'll notice that I don't say that very often because I'm not full of shit the way they are. If you tell the truth, you don't have to waste everyone's time with fillers. Let's see what else we got here. I'm doing better with the chat this week. I'm trying to anyways. Yes, Tammy Faye says, "I love Savages last night." If you haven't had a chance, it's a shame you weren't there, and I was sort of in and out of chat. But Savage Live Media did a great Halloween costume competition last night. I voted for I think it was Do BB. Is this my life? Is this what the fuck is going on? I could not stop laughing. It was so good. It was so good. Soup says, "I'd be mad too. You're gonna have to still figure out who Itao is." Yeah, it's not me. I mean, if someone's gonna knock on my door, it's someone delivering a package or something. It's not gonna be the Google police. Fucking dumbass. Blue Lazarus says, "I'm telling you, Sinner, it seems a cloak was torn away and a strange open face happened with Queen." I know. Well, I see. I've been on to her, and like I tried to approach the subject with too much too much visceral anger because I was angry at her for doxing me and all the crazy shit she does to good people. But I calmed down and I realized that if I just relax, that she'll just expose herself, and I could just help it along when I can. And I know you're listening, Rebecca. I hope you're having a shitty night, and I hope tomorrow sucks too. Let's see. She's showing people's babies she never talked to, overrelated to her chosen nemesis. Well, that's the thing. I mean, in order to hide the fact that, hey, Johnson, what's up? In order to find the fact to try to disguise the fact that she's buying cars and who knows what else she's doing, she just doxed the shit out of me. And then she showed Savage's whole family. I know I'm repeating myself, but there are a couple new faces in here, so I just want to, give some context. Good people are against showing children's faces and exploiting them, and the way you do it, Rebecca, is just so gross. And I'll speak directly to the people in her chat. Happy Life, Crappy, the usual suspects. Cheesy Wheezy, I'm glad that you're out of the hospital. I hope you're doing well, but it would serve you better to just not be an asshole. You don't have to be an asshole, but you choose to. So, same to you. Beat him. I'm repeating myself, but fucking anytime, anywhere, little buddy. You're not a man, and you know it. So, and that laugh, bud. Oh man, it's awesome for the Halloween season, though. It is so creepy. Like if you need a good scare, listen to the way that little nerd laughs. Little Irish says it was so funny. Oh, you must be talking about the costume show last night. Yeah, it was so good. Willow even came in there as shit. I can't remember now. Came in there as somebody's lost Wi-Fi. It was pretty funny. Someone showed up as Granny's watching his butthole, and it was a donut. That was funny as hell. And there was another guy too. I think she was calling him Josh. I'm not sure. He had a Queen Bee impression. Oh my god, it was so funny. You don't know me. And he was nodding out the way she does. It was so good. I already said hello to Joneson. Hope you're doing well, Joneson. It turns out we're best friends, Jones, and we go way back. Wait till they find out we're cousins. It's gonna blow their mind. Let's see here. Do BB, yes, exactly. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Joneson came in as Klutsunami over there. So fucking funny. With the lipstick outside of the lines. Oh my goodness. You had her down pat. I think you should make a couple shorts that to do that character. It seemed like B Tim really liked that one too. He talked a lot about it last night. Not that Amber says Savage was one of the best streams. Savages was one of the best streams, hilarious and fun. I know, I know. Little Timmy over there said it was a humiliation ritual. Listen, bud, with a voice like that and the way you live your life, let's just not use the word ritual. It's not cool, man. You're putting layers of creep upon layers of creep, man. That's why you're such a lonely little man. Hey, Hippie, I'm glad to see you here. Awesome. It's been a while. Sally Mae says they thought everything was weird and over the hive. No, I mean, of course people are going to parody the hive. I mean, they're the biggest shit show in town, right? I mean, you got to make fun of the obvious things. That's what makes things funny. Have you never seen SNL before, idiots? Play Nice says that's why I never put children's pictures on social media. Well, I mean, that's probably, knowing what I know now, that's a safe way to live your life. But I mean, Facebook, everyone puts pictures of their families. The expectation of someone to take those photos and try to weaponize them on a, drug induced like drunken stream while your main channel is ghost streaming the verdict of a child's death is. I covered all this in my last stream, so I don't want to always repeat myself. Oh, that was another criticism from Jamie. I mean, JP. She said that I'm talking about things that happened a year and a half ago and no one cares. You can't be that stupid. Have you ever listened to Rebecca talk? She lives in the past. That's all she does. There's nothing new for her. Also, she just doxed me on her channel like 4 times last week. So I'm in fact talking about current things. Estupido. Not that Amber says Timmy got scolded today. I didn't watch. I can't watch when they pretend, well, they're doing it again, with the tertiary attacks and the proxy attacks against Betty. They can't, they're afraid to just come straight out with the attacks on Betty. So they're covering a case of a girl that got hit by a car, sadly, and pretending they care in fact, just attacking Andra. But that's what they do. We all know this. I mean, they have a lot of new people at the Hive. And if there's any new people at the Hive that are listening to this tonight, you're welcome over here. There's still time to save your soul. Oh, yes, Benny Keys looking ass. That was Willow. Willow did the impersonation of Benny Keys' lost Wi-Fi. That was so funny. And Willow's a good sport. I'm glad he went up there and played along. I felt rushed to have a costume. I do hope to have a costume for Duchess's Halloween special. Josh B says, please hit that like. Yes, everyone, please hit that like, and shout out to everyone who's listening to this in the replay. Turns out a lot of people watch the replay, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. And also shout out to the channels that are sniping this stream, and shout out to Queen Bee's Discord, because I know this is going to get hard replay in there with a capital H. Sally Mae said, Timmy said it was all a ritual. I know, man. Who uses words like that? A little fucking weirdo. That's who. Timmy Face says 95. Oh, cool. So I do have 250 people in here. I didn't know what to expect. I just talked to Emmy. I was like, hey, can you be there for me? Because I'm going to go live. I don't know what to expect. Last minute decision. So enough of the ugly shit. Let's get to the pleasant shit. The main reason I wanted to go live tonight is because I put up a community post of my Paris Island Marine Corps boot camp photo, along with the definition of valor. And then I posed the question, if you would please be so kind as to, oh shit, hold on a second, Joneson. Let me see if bear with me. Joneson gave up 5 gifts. It's very cool of you. And I don't know how to put it on the screen. Okay, so Road Rash gave a super sticker and a super chat. Thank you so much. And I think I could do that there. Boom, boom. I would say that's little Timmy, his computer getting mad when he sees a lemon, but that little animal's way too cute. SoFlo Mama, I forgot what I was saying. Shoot, my bad. Lost my train of thought. Thanks for all the generosity. I truly appreciate it. Jones, and you're the shit. Thanks so much. I'm about halfway there to get a laptop so I can actually have guests up and whatnot. I see an Ellie in chat. Ellie, is that you, Ellie? You dirty bird. Oh, there's Duchess there. Sinner, I hope you're well. You are in my ear. Hey, y'all, got to finish cleaning this kitchen after dinner. Yes, and if you could share, make sure you share Dutch's channel. She's having a Halloween thing coming up soon. I think it's Sunday. I don't want to misquote when it is, but it's coming up soon and it's going to be fun. Another incredibly classy lady, and it's always a pleasure to have her around. She focuses a lot on missing people in her state and other states. And most recently, she's been working with Arctic Fox and Chico, two awesome people as well. Three people there that actually give a flying shit, which is, as I'm learning, increasingly rare. Increasingly rare, that's for sure. Headstone says sinner. No, I don't know what that means. No what? Oh, thanks. Earth, geez, you guys are too generous. Oh, you must be saying no, it's not that Ellie. Okay, good. Well, she's welcome over here. I know she's lurking anyways. I mean, geez, what I found out from watching Jones's stream the other day, it turns out Ellie is just creeping around everywhere, trying to be buddies with everyone. I'll tell you what, Ellie, that's not going to work out for you in the long run. You have to stand for something or else you're going to get kicked away. Faux show. I can't. Pearl Girls Onions. Thanks for being here. Says I can't take B Tim. Nobody can. I mean, that's why he has to sit online with a bunch of miserable ass people all day long. I mean, really, who calls off work to watch Betty get arrested? How serious can you take your job? Cracking Acid says, Sinner, will you share the Troll Award channel, please? I don't know who that is. I'll have a look, and if it's cool, I'll put it on my community post. How's that? I don't feel comfortable sharing stuff that I don't have a look at first. And it looks like Lisa gifted a membership. Thank you so much. Once I get better at this, I'm going to get other videos. I wanted to have a good song for you today, but I was kind of in a rush because, again, it was last minute. So I figured, come and knock on my door. I figured that was relevant. Since nobody's going to knock on my door, Buzzy. Okay, there's a good Ellie in here. Awesome. Welcome, Ellie. Once I'm able to have people up, I'd love to interview you, Ellie, from the Hive, just to see if you can try to triple, double talk me like you do everyone else. I have a sneaking suspicion that you won't be able to, though. Twist says smooth criminal. All right, I think I'm doing a little bit better job with keeping up with stuff. I've got another device here to look at the chat real time, so it's a little bit easier. It doesn't lurch around as much. Karma is a bitch says, you're doing great, Sinner. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm a lot more comfortable. And don't worry, Jamie, my hands are a lot less sweaty today because I'm not going to, expose my full government name like I did last time. Everybody's got it now. As you can imagine, Jamie, that was a little bit nerve-wracking, Once you finally get doxxed by some asshole, then maybe you'll understand what it feels like. And I'm sure your palms will be sweaty too. And also not a threat. I have no interest in sharing who you are, although I know who you are. Lisa says, oh, geez, thanks, Lisa. Comment stored. Lisa, Did you gift a membership the first time? In any case, number 2 gift from Lisa. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If anybody received the membership, please thank the person that gave it to you. Very generous, very awesome. Lisa got their own gift. That's possible, I guess, if you're not a member. That's kind of cool. Sunday Doodles, awesome. Thank you so much. Gifted 1 membership. Okay, this is what I'm going to try to do because I do have something I want to talk to you about, and I only plan on being here for about an hour tonight. So I'll try to get the gifted memberships and the super chats at the end. I think I'll be able to do that. Quick look at the chat here. Linda McKerney? Linda McKerney says, little Timmy said dressing up for Halloween is ridiculous. Well, now we know what's wrong with him. How can anyone diss on Halloween or even sports for that matter? I heard he doesn't like sports, but I mean, that's what happens whenever you have a diet of like lettuce and fear. He's just so stiff and boring. I think he's a little bit looser than you think, but I won't get into that. I just think he's a bad person. The way he talks to women is atrocious. And not just women that are bad to him, but just women in general. I know I've definitely said some nasty things to people, both men and women, but it was in defense of myself when they were saying crazy shit about me. I think he in particular doesn't like women, but that's really none of my business. How can you not like sports? I mean, I guess I understand that. Conversely, my Pittsburgh Steelers are on fire, by the way. There's someone here called the Maroon's Daughter. Very cool. How can I gift myself a membership? Where do I buy? If you just go down where you chat, there's a little money symbol. You click on that. Grandma Sherry, why would you be blocked? Of course you're not. Also, Grandma Sherry, what have you been doing? Because if you have to ask you anytime I go somewhere and ask if I'm blocked, I've done something wrong. I'm just kidding. It's always a pleasure to have you, Grandma Sherry. If you don't know Grandma Sherry, sub up to her channel. She has some wild things. She has really interesting and far out conversations. Some of them break my brain, and some of them are fun to listen to. Most of them are fun to listen to. Soup says, Kraken loves us so much. Didn't think the troll awards we were like that. Oh, those troll awards. Okay, yes, of course. I'm pretty sure ITAL won a video or won an award last year. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hope I get an award this year. Wink, wink. We'll see what happens. Okay. Willa Johnson says, oh, another Steeler fan. Yes, I'm born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Specifically, Lawrenceville and Bloomfield and Shadyside. Okay, I want to talk about my second community post, the one with my Marine Corps photo from Paris Island. I urge people to please share something that you're proud of that you've done. And man, the answers that I got were, I don't even know how to describe them. They were heartbreaking and humbling and eye-opening, to say the least. The people that shared their stories, many stories of loss, many stories of being a proud parent that works hard to raise good children. Very important conversations going there, and I'm just going to touch on it tonight. Later on in a later live, I hope to get more in depth about this. But it made me realize that we really don't know what each other are going through behind these little glowing boxes that we stare at. A lot of us struggle with things that would crush most people, but for some reason, I'm like a magnet to people that have been through a lot of things and have come out shiny. They're very resilient people. And that makes no surprise because, this is, for me, I guess it's trauma commentary, what you would call me. I just call it commentary, but I get it. So people that are drawn to stories of loss and mysteries and things like that have experienced difficult things. And the main reason I wanted to strike up a live is I just wanted to give a sincere thanks to everybody that's sharing their story. And some of you even took another step and emailed me your story, and I'm emailing back. I have some mercy on me. I respond as quickly as possible. You may have noticed the comments. I try to respond to every comment. I'm not sure how long I can do that because it does occupy a lot of time. Those people that have channels out there probably understand that. But I make every effort. And if I miss something, just shoot me an email. I'm going to do a thing where every Monday morning, so I might miss your email for a whole week, but every Monday morning, I'm going to go through and dedicate an hour, hour and a half and respond to everyone that is, reasonable. Stop sending me pictures of nudity, please. I just block you right away. Duchess says, I love your community post. Salute, Sinner. Thank you, Duchess. That means an absolute lot coming from you for sure. Because I know you're a compassionate person, and admittedly, I've been pretty rough around the edges, but I'm a big softy, really, when it comes down to it. And I'm affected by this stuff. Like, I spoke to another YouTube creator, a fellow channel owner, and expressed, well, I didn't expect this. Nobody warned me about this part of it. It's for me, it did two things. It made me instantly humble to realize that everybody's going through some shit. And then what else it did was it kind of scared me because there are much bigger channels than mine, bigger in numbers, not in stature. They just have, some of these channels have, 20.9 thousand people. And imagine the outpouring of stories and people looking up to them and asking them for advice. And I'm sure if you email someone like the Hive and you got your heart on your sleeve, I'm pretty sure you're getting shit on. So I welcome you over here, and I'll be your friend, and I'll actually give a shit if I can, if it's reasonable. So it really makes me wonder, these poor people that are reaching out to these other channel owners that don't give a shit. Like, it really, it weighs heavy. It weighed heavy on me ever since I made that post and started getting emails and reading the comments. So I just wanted to let everyone know, thank you for sharing your stories. Excuse me 1 second, I need to drink water. Okay, thank you for sharing your stories. I'm take each one of them very personally, and I read each one, and I do reply the best I can. I realize some of my responses look cookie cutter, but they're not. They're all sincere. It just, I run out of words. I don't, but I do give a shit about each one of you to take time to leave a simple comment. Many people have lost loved ones. Some of them have lost their children just, in the last couple of years. And I can't even begin to imagine what something like that is like. But believe me when I tell you, I don't take it lightly. And thanks for sharing. All right, I'm going to look at the comments here for a minute. Linda McKierney says, you're doing great, Sinner, and you're easy to listen to, and you get to the point. You get the point across without being vile. Great job. I'm trying to curse less. A few people I really trust have told me, hey man, if you MF everything, then people aren't going to take you as seriously. And they're right. For many years, I was equivalent to a drunken sailor. So I'm kind of recalibrating myself. And I'm becoming a better person, which some people really don't like. Hey, what's up, Cheese? I'm glad you're here, man. I hope your injury's healing up quickly. Marine's daughter says, Sinner, Phil, you are true-hearted Marine. I'm new here tonight, but very, very much enjoy this. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. A Marine daughter, too. That's special to my heart, believe me. Soup said, or Josh, private conversation there. 13th hour says, my husband said, he can't be allowed to listen to we, LMAO. Oh. I don't want to mess with your husband. We may have to break off our YouTube relationship if I'm going to have an angry husband on my hands. Tinker donated $15. Thank you so much, Tinker. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Let me get to those. Let me see if I missed any more. I will stop for a second. Actually, let me take care of that at the end. I did see that, Tinker. I'm gonna play the thank you thing at the end so I can finish my conversation and check a chat. Hippoporium became a new member. Awesome. I've been chatting with Hippie for over a year now. She's a faithful member of Headstones and Headlines. Cheese says I like nudes. Well, there you go. Cheese, put your email on your description, and I'll anybody who wants to send booby pictures or peen pictures, send them to Cheese. He seems to enjoy them. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I got to be honest. Orion says people are sending nudes. Yeah, people send all kinds of weird stuff. That's what I was talking. I was talking to my good buddy Nico about privacy and like how weird it is for people to send stuff like that. And it's just awkward. I mean, it's unsolicited pictures of people's privates is just takes all types, I suppose. The Tooth Fairy's here said I just popped in to say hi. Great game last night. I know. My Pittsburgh Steelers are on fire. I don't want to jinx it too much, but looking good. Karma says thank you for your service. You're welcome, Karma. You were worth it. Yes, no nudes for soup. Kentucky Mom says, Sinner, you're doing great. This channel is really growing. It is growing much faster than I expected. Like I said in my last live, my first video was just to defend myself against, Rebecca and the Hive and those scumbags. Oh, excuse the background noise. I had a big truck go by. And then I think it's going to turn into something else. I mean, I'm not going to waste too much time on these people. I'm already repeating myself. And JP did have a point. I am talking about things that happened a year and a half ago, but this is only my fourth live, so I'm telling my story. But thanks again, JP, for listening. I know you are. SG says, why did you throw me under the bus and tell everyone I sent you new pics? That was supposed to be private. Sorry, SG. I asked you to stop once, so I figured I had to go public with it in order for it to stop. Lisa says, I have to apologize. I didn't like you at first, but since you've quit drinking, congratulations. I like your personality much more. P.S. My dad was an alcoholic, so I have a hard time with drinkers. I respect that, and I'm glad you took another chance on me. I heard B. Tim talking about a family member of his that had difficult with alcoholism, yet he berates people that he feels drinks too much. So maybe he should get a grasp on that because it's a really bad look, man. It's a really bad look. That same person that had too much to drink yesterday may be the person that pulls over to help you when you have a flat, bud. Zero Fox Given says, hey, Senator, long time no see. Hope you are well. I am well. I'm actually doing really great. Well, I guess great's an over-exaggeration. I'm feeling good. I slept funny on my neck last night, so it hurts when I look to the left, but that goes away in a couple of days. Sunnyside says, keep moving on, Sinner. That's the plan. Like I said, I have way more to offer this platform than just complaining about some woman that thinks she's a queen. She says, my dad was a drunk. Alcoholics got my dad was a drunk. Alcoholics got to go to them damn meetings. Yeah, I'm not shy to say I don't go to meetings as much as I should. So any fellow people in recovery, don't bust my balls too much. I did find a meeting that's only veterans, so it's like it feels a little more comfortable for me. And we talk all kinds of great shit on one another too. So it's something I couldn't really find at open meetings. There are meetings of all types. I mean, you can find a meeting for just people with blue hair if you look hard enough. Six Up Media says, don't look left, Ben. That's the plan. This happens every once in a while. I've been rough on my body my life. I've thrown myself around. So sometimes I sleep funny and it just hurts. Um, in case for oh, that's someone else's conversation. Play Nice says, I'm waiting to learn to make videos. I'll show you. I'm going to make a how-to video. But unfortunately, I tried to do it on my phone like I make my videos, but it's nearly impossible to screen record and make the videos on my phone. So soon, very soon. I'm hoping before I can't make any promises or else someone's going to clip me and say, "Oh, he still hasn't made that video." So I hope to have it done before Christmas because I want to do it right. It's going to be my longest video by far. I have begun, but I'm dealing with limitations with my equipment. Sean says, haven't showed my face around a meeting either. Consider it. I mean, like I said, there are meetings of all types, and I am no poster child for sobriety. I realized I reached a point that I want to be better. Not that people that drink aren't better, but for me, it was a destructive thing. Um, hey Sean, love your avatar. I can't really tell what it is here. Looks like a little ghost face. Cool. Um, but yeah, I'm at 51 minutes, and I think I got all the topics I covered. Does anybody have any questions for me or anything? Um, one more time, thanks everyone for sharing their stories. I've gotten a couple emails that say, "How dare you take advantage of people's vulnerability?" Blah 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 blah. All I can say is f off with that noise. Like that wasn't my intent, and I also did not expect people to open their hearts to me this way. And I'm doing my best to be as responsible with their trust as humanly possible. So if you just want to be a hater, hate on. It actually gives me strength. SG says, my husband went to a meeting. He wanted me to come in too. Sitting at the table, and they look at me. It was my turn to say I'm an alcoholic. I love my husband enough to say that. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the smaller closed meetings. You know, there like I said, there are meetings of all types. And if you need help finding a meeting, email me. And I don't care where you are, I'll find you one. They're everywhere. I've got a directory of them. Like I said, I'm outside of Sacramento, California, so I'm really lucky. It's a big city, so I have lots of options. But every little town has the same thing or similar things. Typically, there are churches or banquet halls, bowling alleys after hours. You know, different places. Um, let's see. Six Up says, I witness every day what being the Marine Corps does to your body. I feel for you. Oh, I didn't know you worked with Marines. Cool. I'm glad you are taking care of yourself. Thank you, Six Up. For years, I didn't, and I reached the point where I realized I want to live for as long as possible. So if I didn't make some corrections, that I was just going to hobble myself. And Ryan says most of us don't hide in the closet with our skeletons. Just saying. No, I mean, even when I was in the throes of drinking a lot, I knew I was an asshole for doing it. You know, I made no bones about it. Lisa says, I used to go to Al-Anon meetings, S, SG. Al-Anon meetings, if you're not familiar, Al-Anon meetings are for people not with an addiction or drinking problem themselves, but someone that's in, close relationship or proximity, children of alcoholics, spouses of alcoholics. That's who they give you tools on how to deal with an alcoholic, which is also, an endeavor. Yes, please sub up the AMAC. Kentucky Mom says, how can you sit on a panel 7 days a week telling everyone, smoke them if you got them? Yeah, I mean, look, if you want to smoke a joint, it's fine. But I would say just because you got them, don't mean you got to smoke them right, at 11 o'clock in the morning. Shit, I would say save it until later, find a good movie on Netflix, and then smoke it. Why do you have to smoke it whenever? That's what she wants everybody in a cloud of goofiness so you can lie to them. That's what it is. It's what cult leaders do. Just saying. Snowflow, thanks again for being here. Pearl Girl's Opinions says, y'all don't get to hit that thumbs up and sub. Yeah, get a notification. subscribe to me. The more the merrier. And I promise, like I know I've been pretty rough on the people in the chat at the Hive. If you want to sit over there and do that, go ahead. I mean, I don't want you here if that's the kind of shit you like. But if you decide that you've had enough and you want to come over and where people are decent to one another, you're absolutely welcome here. And I won't. I might rib you a little bit, but I'm not going to shun you. Cheese 69 says, "When are you going to show your graph?" I don't know if I can because I still have pieces up in like a bunch of different cities, and I don't want to have people come and arrest me for my graffiti from years ago. I hear they're doing that quite a bit in LA and Ventura, so no, thank you. For those of you that don't know, I was a little bit of a vandal in my younger life. I love art and I love banding together with people. So we had a crew and we did some destructive things. I never really did it on anything that I'll leave it at that. But I don't do it anymore. Everything's on canvas or in my sketchbooks now. But I don't want to miss anybody, but I'm so far behind. BKser says, "Hey Sinner, what is your favorite paint media? Oils, acrylics, watercolor, etc." Like I was saying, I love aerosol. I love acrylics is the bulk of my work now. I'm just beginning to dabble with oils. It's quite a challenge if you're not familiar. It takes forever to dry. I would say acrylics. Short answer is acrylics. Simply because it's more of instant gratification. It dries fast. You can layer, you can mix, you can do all of that. Cheese says Sacktown. Yeah, Cheese. Cheese, I believe, is an artist as well and a damn fine cook. So he knows about art and he knows about Sacramento. I do go out and look at graffiti, but I don't participate anymore. All right. Sorry if I missed your comments. There's a lot. Again, I didn't expect 200 people to show up in a half hour's notice. So thanks for being here. Earth says, "Voices keep screaming my state, freaking stalker." Okay, I'll cuss now. Fuck her. Like seriously, she's so mean to everybody. Nobody needs to hear that. I mean, she's the same woman that's banned from her local McDonald's for spitting gravy and chucking chicken nuggets around. Like, I can't believe the day she went over there and told Queen Bee like she was proud of it. Like, how old are you, lady? You're like my age or older. Like, get a life. Some of your crafts are kind of cool. At least you keep yourself busy. I mean, I can't imagine what she would be like if she wasn't doing that. She'd probably be choking people out. Um, Just Jake says, "I thought your community post was asking people what they were proud of. It was perfect." Yeah, and I kind of did it on a whim. Um, Man, I got some comments that were like, "Why should you be proud of that?" And I didn't really have an answer. I mean, I don't know. Why shouldn't I? I guess I don't know. I know some people were just really mean and bitter. 13th hour says, "I keep my skeletons in my bed." Okay, don't creep me out, 13th. Play Nice says, "At least you stopped. That's all that matters." Yeah. I do try to improve myself. And in the past year, I think I've done a lot. I'm not going to get braggadocious or toot my own horn, but a lot of the people that were really busting my chops a year ago are in the same place they were or even worse today. So, I mean, it'd be a good time for them to shut their dirty mouths. Narco says, Narcos clip says, "Earth Voices is saying that you were live." Yeah, I don't know. Cappy has like some really strange obsession with Earth. I don't know if they've had beef in the past, but Cappy, I mean, you already look pretty sad, but now you're just looking weird. Like you and B Tim. I don't know if you're single, but B Tim really needs a lady in his life. Evil Queen Yaya says, "Sinner, I enjoyed telling my story." Yes, thank you, Evil Queen Yaya. Thank you. And again, like I've been chatting with all of you for a year, some of you 2 years, and I didn't know this stuff about you. I mean, I guess there was no context for you to tell me anything like this, because it's all such surface conversation. But man, my heart goes out to everybody that's struggling, and so it really prompts me to share what's going on with me. And I don't care if I'm going to get criticized for it; it doesn't matter. If you're going to criticize me for having a difficulty with something or having experienced something, then you're not invited anyway. So it's cool. Okay. Jean Marie says, I don't drink anymore. Makes me sick badly, and I broke out in handcuffs twice. Hey, you learned your lesson, didn't you, right? And thanks, Gina, for always supporting me. I appreciate you. Always have nice things to say. And you make me laugh, too. So many of you make me laugh. Um, Six Up says, Sinner, my son is a Marine. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't want people to think I said I work with Marines. Okay, okay. Oh, I know. Trust me, Six Up. They'll clip it and they'll turn it into something it's not. But that's very cool. So yeah, you've probably heard as many stories as I have. You know what it's like. Although I do not live right by Paris Island, I'm surrounded by Marines. Very cool. Very cool. I am anxious to go back to Paris Island to see what it looks like. I haven't been back since I left there. But here's something weird about Paris Island. It's surrounded by marshland, and you probably know this, Six Up. Well, of course you do if you went to graduation. It has this smell. And every once in a while, all the way out here in California, or sometimes in the woods in Pittsburgh, it must be some type of spore, some type of plant. But occasionally, I'll get my nose will fill with that smell, and I instantly remember being in boot camp. It's the strangest thing. Um, Gives you goosebumps when it happens. Lisa says, I watched for a couple of months, but nah, I can't with them. They're not my type of people. Well, that's my concern. And it's not just Rebecca at the Hive or anyone in particular, but it's channels like that. There's a lot more. I mean, I'm not going to say any more names because they're just chomping at the bit to strike up a live and get a little piece of this lemon juice. And I don't want to give it to them. I don't want these scumbags to keep making money off of me. Rebecca's already made thousands of dollars off of my name. Um, but don't hate the player, hate the game, right? I hate them both. Let's see. Okay. I love everything to do with art. Everything awesome. Yeah, I get it. I need to start showing you guys more of my art. VKser says I agree with acrylics. The instant gratification and how quickly and you could do everything you can with oil paint. You just got to be quicker. Oil paint, it's intimidating because I don't know about the linseed oil and all that shit stuff. Sorry. Sarah says, I say hello to a few friends at the Hive and I'll continue to possibly. Look, I'm not going to do that. You go, like I said, everybody likes a good shit show occasionally. I'm not going to lie. Um, I just, I see more going on than just like, innocent shit talking and, ribbing going on. There's a real effort to hurt people that comes from that place, specifically Rebecca, or Queen Bee, as some people know her. Um, and I saw right through it a year ago, and I was quiet for too long, and I just have to take a stand. And I'm going to continue to do so. Sorry, Jamie, if you think that I'm bringing up old stuff, but to me, it's all very personal and it's all very real life. So I give two shits whether you like it or not. Headstone says, Tinker, yes, I was watching that live where the panel was mean to you. Yeah, Tinker, we that was my first video actually, was a hive attacking Tinker up there, and they took turns on her. Man, it was so ugly. If you go back, it's not only my first video ever made, but it's also my first short. It's called like Scumbags of the Hive or something like that. Jess Jake says Voices was lucky she wasn't arrested for assault when she threw chicken nuggets at the McDonald's workers. But honestly, I think it was just a lie for attention. I don't know. She's a wild lady. Anything is possible. I'm just so happy that I don't know her in real life because I couldn't tolerate a person like that to go like to make sweet little crafts and then to be so vulgar. Ugh, it's weird, man. I give it up to her for having range though. She says B Tim needs a friend to tell them how to act. Yeah, he doesn't have any friends. It's obvious. And like, I'm not gonna pile on the little nerd, but like, come on, dude. Okay, I gotta wrap this up. Um, Pearls Girls Onion says my grandpa in the Air Force, salute him. Thank you for his service. Six Up says I live here. Oh, so you live down there. Okay, cool. Very cool. It's a beautiful part of the country. Did you get mixed up in that Murdaugh trial? Did you go take part in any of those shenanigans? I'm sorry, Six Up. I've heard of you for a while, but my time has been occupied with shitty people. I didn't get a chance to, go to meet good people like you here. You know the smell. Yeah, that there is a very distinct smell. I can't describe it. It's not a bad smell. It's not the greatest smell. It's like it's the salt water and some type of plant that grows there. I can't really tell you what it is. Maybe you could tell me because I'd plant some. Hey, Nini, I'm glad you're here. Okay. I'm so far behind in chat, you guys. Sorry, and I'm actually on the live chat too. So Headstone says hashtag for the love of chicken nuggets. Once again, thanks to all my moderators for being here. I very much appreciate you. I'm over my hour. I know Emmy has to work tomorrow. AMAC, thanks for being here. Everybody go subscribe to AMAC. Let's just watch her videos on loop. Let's get her watch hours so she can get monetized. She's a great voice in the community. And she does trivia. She has a Halloween trivia that's coming up, by the way. Make sure you're over to see Duchess's Halloween costume party. That should be fun. Although I heard she said she's going to wear the same costume as last year. Doesn't bother me because I wasn't there last year, so I'll get to see it for the first time. Sinner, Six Up says, Sinner, you are good. Things change when you become a creator. You are going to make some great friends. You're also going to be blown away by the crazy. I know the emails, like I said, I just, whew, a lot of them are beautiful. A lot of them touch my heart, and some of them are manipulative and cunning. So, like, thankfully, I'm nobody's sucker. That's what I was saying, Six Up. Like, it really concerns me that people with platforms that aren't compassionate or don't know how to communicate with people, and there people are like obviously yearning for help and attention from someone they look up to. And I'm not someone to look up to, but neither are these people. So it's like it freaks me out on another level. So I, it caused a pause for me, and I'm gonna, methodically do my best to give everything the attention that it needs. And I also need to learn on what to throw away. You know, Just Jake, thank you so much. 999 super chat. Proud of you, proud of you, Sinner. You're doing great. You hear that, JP? I'm stuttering again. I'm sorry, guys. When I get nervous, sometimes I stutter. It's happened my whole entire life. Thankfully, it never stopped me from getting a date. Like, sorry, B Tim. Voices is vomit and only wants attention. I know there are a lot of really despicable people, but there are also a lot of people that are looked at like they're mean, and they're actually good people. I mean, I've been in that position for a year. Duchess says Friday night. She's not in the contest, but there will be prizes. So there you go. You can be braver and cam up if you have a mask on. So why not make a couple bucks? Go blow some socks off and come in with an awesome costume. And please sub up to Savage. And if you haven't seen her video from her live stream from last night, go check it out. It really will make you laugh. I didn't have a costume, and I'm still a little bit not ready to cam up, but I will. I think I will eventually. No promises. Road Rash with $1.99. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm caught up in chat. If I did miss something that you were saying, Emmy's helping me out and screenshotting stuff if I need it. And if there's something that you, like I said, if there's something you want to talk about, just email me. I'm going to be vigilant as to keeping up to that stuff. And I'm losing my voice because in real life, I don't talk this much. Truth Seeker says, my dad was in the Navy. Awesome. Salute to him. Thank you for his service. Yeah, just being in, a family member of a military person is, that's also service to this country. So respect. 13th Hour says scary parasocial relationships. Well, that's a lot coming from you, lady, since you're my YouTube girlfriend. Like, what the heck? I heard the Hive talking about that last night. They were like, Emmy's out. It's 13th now. Like, Ellie, get a friggin' life, lady. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Like, it's not that serious. Like, have you ever heard jokes before? I mean, I know where you hang out and everything's very serious to you. Even though you laugh a lot, it's clear that you don't have a sense of humor. It's very awkward for everyone listening. And no, stop telling people I made a video about you because I did not. SG with the $1.99. Or not SG. Road Rash. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. I got to go, guys. A1 Way Street says, thanks, Sinner. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. A1, you've been awesome. You've been commenting a lot. I see you. Twist says respect. Awesome. I don't think Twist, it's awesome to see you here. I think I rubbed you the wrong way a while back too. I'm glad you took a second chance on me. All right. I'm gonna play you out with the intro song that I had. Josh B, always great to see you, and thanks for modding for me. You're the man. And he says Emmy is the winner. Ellie is a fool. Yeah, well, I'll let Emmy and 13th fight each other, but Ellie, you look more silly every day, and we know you're a big fat liar now. Thanks, Joneson, for exposing that because like she's real slick. She'll get into your community and just buzz around. I will keep painting. I'm gonna play my thank you song. I'm gonna have a quick look first and make sure I got all of these. Tinker, Hippoporium, Just Jake, Road Rash. Oh, there's more here. Lisa gifted some memberships, became a member. Awesome. Cheese gifted a membership. Thanks so much, dude. I hope you healed up quick. Well, I can't say I hope you heal up quick. You've been healing forever, man. I hope it finally heals, I should say. Road Rash, Just Jake. Awesome. Thanks so much. I'm not going to say the L word because I think it's weird whenever channel holders say love, but you guys are in my heart, and I appreciate the outpouring of support, and I am listening to you, and I am going to pivot away from the shit bags over there, and give my members and my subscribers something, hopefully something to think about, and let's continue to grow this community, please. It's great so far. I'm going to play the Three's Company song. It's 1 minute long. Please hit the like button and shout out everybody that sat through this replay. Take care, everyone. Until next time, Sinner out.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for you.
Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor.
Take a step that is new.
Take a step that is new.
Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. Down at our rendezvous.
Down in our rendezvous. Three's company too.
Down at our rendezvous.